What's up, everybody? Jeremy here, MTG headquarters, doing what I do, cracking packs. This is a little accelerated for me based on my promise to the Facebook fans, well over 1,000 of you. So if you haven't joined me on Facebook, go over to facebook.com/MTG headquarters. Follow me on Twitter at MTG headquarters, or now watch my live streams twice a week. Usually between 7 and 9 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, streaming live MTGO on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/MTG headquarters. So this comes highly requested, is the box of alliances. And as you can see around me, I've got all my intro packs. I've got a full case of the event decks to do with my sealed tutorials this month. I've even got a little box of Homelands, I've got a box of Future Sight now, and I have all the old boxes I had too. So I think I'm gonna go through the Ice Age block because I've got alliances, I've got Ice Age, I've got Cold Snap. So let's just do this. This probably came out in, I'm not totally sure, it was still $2.50 a pack, $2.45. There's 45 packs. So with this one we will open up 3 sets of 15. There are some fun cards in here. There's some interesting lands, but obviously everyone's after the Force of Will. And I've put my top loaders here as inspiration in hopes that I can be one of the lucky few and break even on this box. It's nearly impossible at today's prices, but I got a really good deal, and if I find 3, I will break even. So follow along and wish me luck on breaking even. Oh boy, these packs look gnarly. Let's see, this says 1996 is the copyright date on here. So this really must have, I wonder if I was actually playing during Alliances or not. Boy, I hope, if there is a Force of Will, I hope it's not in one of these top packs because they're just like all smashed up. All right, first pack, away we go. There were 3 uncommons in each pack and 1 rare. So I'm gonna go through, actually I'll zoom in a little bit more. I'll go through, we got a Seasoned Tactician, a Guerrilla Shaman, an Energy Arc, Dystopia, Taste of Paradise, Steam Beast, Guerrilla Warcry, Viscerated Armor, Storm Shaman, Carrier Pigeon, Stench of Decay, and a Guerrilla Tactics. Look how warped these cards are right out of the pack. It's pretty disappointing. But you know, when you got something that's 20 years old, you know, I guess that happens, right? This is the last set I think they did with multiple artwork. Per each common and uncommon. So I think they did away with that after this set. Soldier of Fortune we've got, Reprisal, Heart of Yavimaya, Limdul's Highguard, Wild Alistair, Finder on Druid, Viscerated Armor, Fevered Strength, look at that art. Whipvine, Foresight, and Guerrilla Tactics. Boy, these 2 packs ended the same. Now, if I were lucky enough to find a Force of Will near the top here, would I complain that it would be, you know, warped? No, I'm not going to complain, but let's just hope there's a couple buried in there. Nature's Blessing, Disease Victim, School of the Unseen, Thought Lash, Insidious Bookworms, Phyrexian Warbeast, Stench of Decay, Fine Druid, Something Heretic, Enslaved Scout, back when the art was fun, Benthic Explorers, and Bestial Fury. Alright, so how many of you guys are playing during Alliances? I have this feeling like I was now that I see when it was played. Some sweet art. Here's Contagion. Elvish Bard. Force of Will. Yay! Okay, so we're 4 packs in. We found ourselves a Force of Will. Oh, and a Thawing Glaciers. This is a God pack. So the rare is definitely the 4th card, so it must be uncommons in the front, then your rare. So really, the 2 money cards in this set are both in here. Hell yeah, Force of Will! Gift of the Woods, Arcane Denial, Bestial Fury, Royal Herbalist, Swamp Mosquito, Guerrilla Berserkers, Stormcrow, and Enslaved Scout. Okay, so, you know, at the time of this filming, this is a $100 card. You might say, people might say it's, you know, near mint, but, you know, how could this not be mint, right? I just opened it. Let's get it in my top loader. To read it, basically it's a 5-drop that says you may pay 1 life and remove a blue card from your hand, or a blue card in your hand from the game instead of paying Force of Will's casting costs. Effects that prevent or redirect damage cannot be used to counter this loss of life counter target spell. Very good value. It's why Legacy folks like it, right? And the Thawing Glaciers, actually, I should go over that one. I'll go over the cards of note. This is a comes into play tapped. Pay 1, tap. Search your library for a basic land. Put it into play tapped. This does not count as or towards your 1 land per turn limit. Shuffle your library afterwards. At the end of the turn, return Thawing Glaciers to its owner's hand. So there's some minor ramp. So now we know it's like the 4th card. I think that's what I remember from Revised too. We've got a Death Spark, a Scarab of the Unseen, a Reprisal, and a Lake of the Dead. The other decently valuable rare in this set. This is when Lake of the Dead comes into play, sacrifice a swamp or bury it. Tap to add 1 swamp, or tap, sacrifice a swamp to add 4 swamps to your mana pool. Alrighty. Phyrexian Boon. Now that I know the uncommons, I'll probably just go through the uncommons and the rares. Just because we have so many packs to go through. So look at this. It's stuck together. So we've got a Lake of the Dead, a Thawing Glaciers, and a Force of Will. And to give you at least at the time of this, now as you guys know, it's not all about money for me. But literally, I think the Thawing Glaciers, Lake of the Dead are like $7 to $10 cards, and then there's nothing else really worth that's going to help me get my money back. I just like to cover it a little bit, you know. We got a False Demise, a Limdual's Paladin, really cool artwork there. I like that. Kjordian Homeguard, and I'm assuming this is the rare Nature's Wrath. During your upkeep, pay 1 green or bury it, whenever a player puts a swamp or black permanent into play, he or she sacrifices a swamp or black permanent. Whenever a player puts an island or a blue permanent into play, he or she sacrifices an island. Ooh. That's gnarly. That's that card will ruin your day. There's no doubt about that. Of course, if you're one of those colors, right? Okay, we have a Deadly Insect, Scars of the Veteran, Pillage, and we've got a Misfortune, dual-colored, 3-colored card, black, red, green. Target opponent chooses 1. You may put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control and gain 4 life, or you may put a -1/-1 counter on each creature that opponent controls, and Misfortune deals 4 damage to him or her. Wow. That's interesting. Not knowing the set very well, I don't know. Obviously, there's something more to it. But, I don't know. Sorry, I've been gone for a little bit. You know, a week without MTG vids is a long time. But I've been doing my fair share of playing Dragon's Maze and doing the release queues on Magic Online and stuff like that. So we got an Elvish Bard, a Mystic Compass, a Primitive Justice, and our rare is a Whirling Catapult. Pay 4, tap 2, remove the top 2 cards of your library from the game to have Whirling Catapult deal 1 damage to each creature with flying and each player. Okay. Whoa, check out that art. Eight packs in. I'd like to see in each part of the 3-part series a Force of Will pop out, right? Oop, Nature's Chosen. That was some sexy art back then. Storm Elemental. Burnout. And a Whirling Catapult. I did read something about how they were actually messing around with the rarity in this set, where like the artifact rares are almost as rare as an uncommon. Like they're twice as common as other rares, something like that. Because it was asked that I spend a little time boning up on some of the more technical stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Got a False Demise. We've already gotten 2 of him. How about 2 Force of Wills? Gorilla Shaman. Unlikely Alliance. It's like Shrek. And Sheltered Valley. When Sheltered Valley comes into play, bury any other Sheltered Valley you control. During your upkeep, if you control 3 or fewer lands, gain 1 life. Tap to add 1 colorless. Meh. I like how everyone gets mad when I say meh about cards. Like, listen, asshole. Pack number 11. It's weird going back here, too. These are, what, 12 cards per pack? Much smaller. All right. Oh. Reprisal. Aww. Anytime I see a blue uncommon now, a Keldorn Outpost. When Keldorn Outpost comes into play, sacrifice a plains or bury it. Tap to add 1 plains or pay 1 and 1 white to put a soldier token onto the battlefield. Foresight. Now I suppose if I was the funny thing is, if I was like one of those people that wanted to, like, how do I say, like par this box, like a box mapper, and I open a Force of Will like on the 3rd pack or 4th pack, what people like that immediately would do is put all the rest of the packs on eBay, right? But not me. I just don't care. Mercia's Groundbreaker, Soldier of Fortune. Hey, they got Fabio. Reprisal and a Heart of Yavimaya. Same thing, but this is the green functional land. I don't know what they would have called these, but add a green or tap target creature gets +1/+1. Some of this art's really cool. Whipvine, Gorilla Berserkers. It's like that Congo movie. See, like, look at how this art is so faded and this art is so sharp. It's kind of crazy, huh? All right, so what is that? Pack 12. We got 3 left. 3 packs left. We can hope for a Force of Will. The last Force of Will we got did have a Contagion on top, I think. Oh, no such luck. Suffocation. Diminishing returns. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library. Remove the top 10 cards from each library, or of your library from the game. Each player draws up to 7 cards. The important there, I think, is up to, right? Look at that sad little cat wolf thing they got going on there. Oh boy. So I've been watching Pro Tour draft. I watch Finkel. Only Finkel will get 2 freaking Mizium Mortars in his draft pool. I mean, come on. Sometimes you're good, and sometimes you're lucky. And sometimes you're, you know, there is luck involved, that's for sure. We've got a Stormgalled Spy, a Deadly Insect, and a Misinformation. And we've got a Floodwater Dam. 3 colorless, XX1. This is the first time I've seen this on an artifact card. Tap X target lands. That's weird, huh? Somebody explain that to me. Well, for an uncommon, we've opened 15 packs or 14 packs and found 1. So I don't know about the old breaking even, but I don't do that for that. I don't, oh, poop. I saw the 2 blue and I got excited again. Gorilla Shaman. We've got Fatal Lore. Here we've got a target opponent chooses 1, you draw 3 cards, or you choose and bury up to 2 target creatures that opponent controls. That's pretty strong. Pretty strong. All right, so that ends part numero uno. Let me come back out a little bit so we don't have such a autofocus thing going on here. We did find a Force of Will. We hope to find more. Make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to upload these in pretty quick order, and I've also got to finish the Fallen Empires box. Then I'll be going on to some sealed stuff. So if you like this video, please take a moment to subscribe down below. If you enjoyed it, please also crush that thumbs up button. And if you want to chat about literally anything Magic the Gathering related, please use the comment section down below, as the subscribers here are very friendly and fun and love chatting about everything MTG, just like I do. So thanks for watching this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.